in the beginning, you know, she would lose her train of thought. And I'm not sure really what she was thinking about. I think in the first instance, she was thinking that the medicine was causing that. And I don't know if the doctor gave some type of indication that that actually was the case, but I was a little concerned. So very early on, she would lose her train of thought, and I think she was embarrassed about it. And so she just kind of stopped talking, and she kind of like shut down. So I would say, you know, for the majority of the time, at least the half end of it, you know, pretty much I just sat there with her, you know. I didn't really say too much. You know, I've never seen anybody die before. I didn't know what I should be doing, you know. Of course, I would hug her and kiss her, and you know, but I would just sit there and watch TV with her. The day we had to take her to work, you know, I had to help her, and you know, I was helping moving her, you know, and she grabbed me real hard, like, you know, like a little baby would grab you, because she didn't feel secure because her muscles had so atrophied, you know. And I remember saying to her, I said, "I got you," and she said, "I know you got me." And that's really about as much communication as we did in about 3 months. It was 178 days from the day she was stricken to the day she died. So it happened pretty quickly. In terms of the things we tried to do to make her life better was to get 24-hour care for her. When, you know, actually she got at the point where she really couldn't move that much, you know, that was a necessity. My dad pretty much had stopped working, or at least he was working from home. You know, she had a lot of, you know, pain medicine, but generally, you know, she spent a lot of time sleeping when I was around. You know, at the end, it just kind of, you know, she deteriorated pretty rapidly. So, you know, and I think that my dad was just really afraid. He didn't want to move her. He just didn't want to get an infection. So, you know, pretty much we just let the doctor try to work his magic and tried to keep her as comfortable as we could. I know that my dad still deals with issues because he'll tell me, you know, I can't stand staying in the house. I mean, he loves the house, obviously, but, you know, I even notice when I come home, the house is just a lot colder, a lot, you know, staler, because she did bring so much life to the house. And, you know, we all generally say that she was the glue that kept the family together. So that glue's not there right now. So, you know, it's difficult, but I think in our own way, I'm supporting my dad, and my brother's supporting my dad, and, you know, and my dad's supporting us, kind of individually. But, you know, we'll make it through, so we'll be all right. And she, you know, it's one of those weird things, you know, she kind of took care of us too, and, you know, in terms of providing for us and the things that she thought about. You know, just one of the sad things is, you know, she was about a year away from retirement. And, you know, the only thing she wanted to do really anymore was to retire and have grandkids. And I'm sorry that those things never happened for her, and I'm sorry that I couldn't provide grandchildren for her. But, you know, hopefully they'll be there, and hopefully she can see them somehow. My name is Christopher Wilson, and my mom passed away from lung cancer and brain cancer in June 2003.